How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the Tremaine Perry podcast. I'm your host. Some folks call me Trey, other people call me Tremaine. No matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Here for another live watch along of some WWE 2K25 gameplay action. But before I begin, don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment and like any and all of the videos in that channel, and follow me on all your social media accounts. Thank you for your continued support and love that you shown me during this time of me broadcasting. Hope y'all are having a great week and staying safe out there. Let's begin. Due to technical difficulties, I already went to my faction and got the daily login, but I had to restart the stream because, like I said, it wasn't streaming properly. But like I was saying before, I had to reset. If I can win, lose, or draw, if I do a PvP on the island, that's a trophy. So I'm going to try to get my next trophy right now and hope I win the match in the process. Overslept yesterday morning up out of the way because I stayed up all too late playing this. But everything happens for a reason. Just me, Oos, heard that. It's just me, Oos. Day one-ish. As soon as I ran by that store, they were playing, bumping it loud. Man, I hope I win. Because this game is not easy when you play versus somebody else in real life. Like another human out there in the world. Hopefully I get lucky. Here we go. Extreme rules. See if I can find an opponent. And yeah, that's right. I tried to do this before, but I couldn't find an opponent. It timed out. Like I tried to search for an opponent 5 or 6 times before now, and it always times out. See? Oh, an opponent has been found? He'll start. Win, lose, or draw, this is a trophy if it comes through. Oh shoot, we're about to start. Who is this Rudy Poo? Damn, they're level 32.
The bell rings on this Extreme
Oh
Rules
my
match.
God.
No telling what sort of carnage and destruction we'll see here.
When tempers flare and things keep getting pushed further and further, Extreme Rules is the only possible conclusion. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Just another person in another state or somewhere in the world, a real person.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, all that really matters is who's the most extreme competitor.
That's way better than me. That character is way more leveled up than I am. Like I'm already in the red. Already yellow with my body. Look at that. Knew he's gonna kick my ass, but I'm gonna give him a fight. I'm gonna give him a hell of a fight.
He took to work to that impact.
God.
Up on their shoulders, electric chair. Look at how they turn it into a German. That's incredible. Shoulders up.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
This is Extreme Rules. I can go get a weapon.
Big clothesline.
If I get up off the mat.
Oh,
God.
goodness, what a moonsault.
And he's refusing to hit the brakes.
He's almost looking unstoppable at the
I
moment.
counted that one though.
That was beautiful.
Now he's just toying with him.
To the skies, and it pays
Move, ref.
once again. Look at
No
this.
count out as he takes things out of the ring.
My goodness, I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
And saw what was
Damn.
coming there.
Got the leg.
Ooh, a dragon screw.
That'll destroy a knee. Smart move, weakening the knee that way. Limit your opponent's base.
He averts the offense. His body is dealing with a lot of stress.
This guy's really good.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules.
But his character's like
Double
double
the body here could be a smart strategy.
level of mine.
Rocking the wrist.
Man,
on the
get my
mark.
ass kicked.
I think we're about to see it. I can't wait. I love this. Step through.
He got me in the freaking Styles Clash on the floor.
From the apron. Going up to the turnbuckle here. Fishing for something beneath the ring. Up high.
Damn, he will hit me with that.
Targeting the arm now. And he continues to take relentless offense here. Can he overcome this? We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now. Boom! Good defense from him.
God.
Into a German suplex. Targeting the arm to great effect. Oh, what a kick. Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps. But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him
I
now.
can't get no moves in. This is like impossible. Dude.
Wards that off. What a response. Good defense there. Landing a big
Yeah, get
kick
some.
with that hammer.
What you want?
He dodges
Yeah.
out of danger.
Get some. What you want?
Man. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. She's starting to feel the effects of this attack. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Like, I counted. Like I hit triangle that he Styles Clash me again.
Here it
Yep.
is. Styles Clash. Oof. Big splash. Really feeding off all of his faithful fans. Slips away just in time.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their
Can't counter my finisher.
German suplex. Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this. And now a series of stomps and kicks. Working to neutralize that arm. Look at, oh, man. Good grief. Turn your lights out. Stops that offense from connecting. Dominating shoulder tackle. And he now slides back into the ring. He's headed up high. Incoming. All the way to the
Fucker.
outside.
Excuse
You
my
gotta be a
language.
certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Good golly.
He's trying to
what a
bust
knee.
me open.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks.
Yeah, he did.
With a big one.
I knew he was trying to bust me open. That was his main objective. I could tell by the way he was
Caught by that one.
playing.
He's able to counter that. Sky high. You gotta be kidding me. Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Behind me.
Sledgehammer right to the gut. Able to slip out of that one. Dominating shoulder tackle. He's been dealt a good deal of damage. Yeah, Extreme Rules. Oh, here we go.
Damn it.
Neckbreaker. I think it's all over now. And now he's back into the ring. Heading up to the top turnbuckle. No way. Whoa. Look out. I
goodness.
can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss.
Now he's just toying with me, just playing with his food. It's senseless. Oh, a coup de grace.
Bunch of high risk, high reward.
Like he edited this Cody Rhodes' move to have like the Styles Clash and the coup de grace. I counted both of them, by the way.
Almost a hazardous amount of punishment has been dealt.
It's got to be concerning. Clearly, neither man is worried about their well-being.
Oh, that'll break his arm.
And at this point, now he's trying to make my whole body red, arms and legs included.
Things are quickly coming together for him.
He's able to slip away from that. Oh, vicious knees and kicks back here. My goodness. Oh, man.
That's why I've never really been a fan of Cody Rhodes anyway.
Great way to break down your
Especially with beefing with Roman.
Oh. What a way to get out of that one. He's pushing back now. Looks like he shook the confidence and he's turning it around. With the stomp. Carefully measured knee drop.
And the focus of the attack continues to be the head.
It's a very effective target in the long run.
See, yeah, now he's trying to make my legs red. He's trying to make my whole body red from top to bottom. That's his goal.
Not looking good for him.
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things. Oh, man. Listen to this place.
I can't do nothing but take it.
Just punishing the leg.
This dude's like 1,000 times better than mine.
Incredible.
Into a German suplex. One step ahead there.
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own raid.
And a drop.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but you might have to because it's the and a longer way down. Last ride. That's it. It's done.
If I could beat him, that'd be sick.
And now thrown back into the ring.
And pin him. Or if I could beat him, that'd be sick. That'd be so cool.
Shoulders are down. Kicking out in time.
Damn.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
Damn, he counted my rock bottom.
And just in time, he gets out of there. Saw it coming and avoided it. Sharp punch.
Flinged, hoping that was enough. Was it?
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Hope I can come back and beat him. That'd be so cool.
Over the top and lands.
Because he's been kicking my ass this whole match.
Taking flight.
Mm-hmm.
What a landing. From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a hole. He's looking for yet another.
I countered that. I countered that. I countered that.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
That's some bull.
Through the air. It connects.
That's messed up.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
There he goes back to trying to make my legs red like the rest of my body.
Hammered away. You can feel it. The place is rocking.
The WWE Universe making their feelings known.
Pump.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Counters to gain
That's why I'm
the
putting up this
advantage.
fight. Fool.
Oh, foot on the apron. Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Boom, what a forearm.
Strike after strike after strike to the body.
Oh!
But you know Cody Rhodes don't do that move he just hit. How many times have you seen Cody Rhodes hit that?
It knew what was coming there. Driven into the barricade. Boom.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
And he tosses him back in now.
He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Oh, man, what a kick.
Like that move right there. How many times you seen Cody Rhodes do that move right there? Never. That's how many. He done sat there and built this character up, custom made him.
Up the rope he goes. That's insane. Look out below.
I counted that.
Soaring through the
That wasn't late. That was on time.
and crashing onto their opponent.
And slides back into the ring. From the top. Oh, crashing.
Finally, it came
I
through.
don't care who you are. You're not the same
And
after
then
suffering a crash landing like that.
Stupid. Finally counted his super signature finisher.
Counter power slam.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Manages to slip out of the way.
Ouch.
Stopped in their tracks with a knee to the gut. Back and forth, trading reversals.
Get up, fool. Stay down.
What a match this has been. What a fight.
We're all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
And these focus attacks are really...
Come on, let this be it. Let that be it, please. Come on, 1, 2, 3.
right now.
One. God, he kicked out at the. How he kicked out at the one?
Do to put him away.
Of course he counted it. Of course he counted when I finished it.
Great.
Why wouldn't he?
Saved him.
And then he counted it again.
Bang, what a punch.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
And then he counted my finisher again. What a punk.
Offense.
And he was about to hit me with a finisher probably.
He counters with a great reversal.
These two have learned each other so well. Back and forth, counter after
Oh.
counter. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Come on. On the sledgehammer. Come on, let that be it.
Beautiful transition.
One. How's he still able to kick out after
Still in this
one?
fight. Not down and out yet.
A narrow escape.
That should have connected. My hammer should have connected.
Sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
Looks to climb the top rope.
Looking for the pin, but was that
Yeah,
enough?
that's it. Can't kick out after that.
That's it.
What a
But
punk.
this win comes with a price.
I gave him a fight though. You can't say I didn't. I knew he was gonna beat me, but I gave him a hell of a fight. Well, my trophy. I only did that for a trophy.
Here is your winner.
If I don't get a trophy for doing that, I'm gonna be mad. Because that's the whole reason for me playing that ass whooping, getting that butt whoop. Come on, give me my trophy. The island screw job. The island screw job, because that should have been a trophy. It said if you play any PvP, win, lose, or draw, and that's the same punk mode. It look like him, but it ain't. You like the player hater who beat me. That was tough. That just proves my dude ain't ready to play nobody. Let me guess, my statistics went down since I had to take another L. No, it didn't affect it. feel like doing that because I'm gonna get my butt whooped in that. Maybe not want to play. We're just gonna get beat. What's the point?
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE?
I assure you that's not the case.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here.
My dude 5'7".
Anyway,
Look how much shorter he
it's
is than
wrestling.
Punk.
On to the next thing, right?
My dude's my height.
I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Oh, Mark Sugarfoot. 10 cool points if anybody know where I got the word Mizark from. I know where it came from. Who is this dude?
The fall is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds.
Who is this Ruby Poo?
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
Dude, Oz was weird.
After rumors in an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut. And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 150 pounds, the superstar, stunning Mark Sugarfoot.
This
I still don't like
no
his theme
stranger to the
song, but
squared circle, but there is something special
whatever.
about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar has finally arrived.
About to tear him up. Take
I'm sure
my revenge on the dude who just got me.
Pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
This is how that match should have went.
The hype is real. The attack of the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
Ah, right to the back. And Buck took a battering there.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
From the heavens, you got to be kidding me.
They got all of that, just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Standing shooting star press, incredible.
Way too... Whoa, look out. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction.
Listen, taking out my anger from that last loss.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Good night. What a stunner.
Here we go. Cover. 2. Oh, my God, did you see that?
Don't turn out the lights just yet.
This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back. Uh-oh.
Counted my rock bottom.
Comes right back at him.
Dodges away.
That kick right on point. Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
And he's
Buck's
busted.
got to slow down this assault.
Split him wide open. Split him open like a gazaba melon.
Kick to the back.
No idea how he's even able to continue
Oh.
in this match.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
And a well-timed counter.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Drop kick. Successive attacks have him staggering.
He has to find a way to break up this offense.
Uh-oh. About to hit.
Buck looks knocked out.
There's 2. Near fall.
I thought that
Wow.
was game over. Pure guts to kick out there.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
He just flipped the script there.
That's a hard kick. Headlock. What are they doing here? Into a headstand? Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Bang! He finds a counter. Flying Mariana.
That's how you impress. Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
I'm
And
master.
this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Who is
Is
it?
that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
At least I know who attacked me.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him?
We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
Wish I could find that music I have on 2024. WWE 2K 2024. I think it was like Superhero or Hero. I don't even think they got it up here this time. It's not bad. That's the one I had years past. One of them. I like that one though. That's my jam. I like that song. I've had that on my Spotify for a long time. The words though, the lyrics. They start before they started because they got no follow through. I might keep it as that one. You throw my day.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 150 pounds, the superstar, Stunning Mark Sugarfoot.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The dawn of WWE has arrived.
And his opponent, representing the family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Messing with Tony D can be a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, the Don is tough as nails with plenty of street smarts.
D'Angelo has already developed quite the family in NXT, amassing success and winning titles.
But now the question is, can he keep focused and succeed in all of WWE?
Well, he better, because there's always competition to unseat the Don.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Got their opponent set up. Drop kick to the back.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange. Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Way too the airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
He might just be stalling for time here. Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second. Switched it up and hit the DDT.
Kicks to the face.
Oh, man. Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Uh-oh. Trouble might be
From the heavens. Good Lord. Taking flight. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
incredible courage to even attempt that. Uh-oh. Don't bring the fight over here.
Better clear out, guys.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
What you get for blindside me 2 weeks in a row.
Stunner.
Just
And
some of
he's
this
looking
hot
to the
fire.
crowd for some much-needed support.
Tony is completely out of sorts here.
Counted my finish. I'll be.
Got out of the way that time. Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Oh, that got turned around on D'Angelo.
Wow. Breathtaking standing shooting star. Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Ooh! Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Oh, he had that scouted. Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly.
Oh, man. Ouch.
Counters.
Oh, connects on the kick. Peerless position for him to be in here. Boom.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is.
Shoved all the way to the mat.
Dodge is out of the way. Pretty drop kick.
And the ref is down.
Draped across the middle rope. What's next?
A body avalanche. This is going to the absolute limits.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom.
That could be curtains for Tony.
Makes the cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick.
Watch somebody blindside me with a mask
bigger
again.
goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Yep, stupid Titantron.
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is
Why would I care if he's beating up Xavier Woods? Why would I care about this? It ain't got nothing to do with me. business. It does like, oh, Trick Williams.
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion.
Wow.
Tony D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
Wow.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
Dang.
And Pierce goes
Oh,
down, too.
dang.
The NXT
She had him pierced with a chair.
have taken out
Yo.
And Charlotte gets nailed, too.
This is
This
insane.
is, yeah, this is insane.
Please, somebody,
I like the
anybody
storyline
do
with this
something.
year's game.
We are under siege.
All the modes.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
This year's game, all the modes have interesting storylines, to say the least. That's a 6-man tag. Oh, and then she turned her back on me, Bayley?
Are you serious?
Wow. Everybody's turning their back on me, even Raw people? What the
If you
world?
couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm
Wow.
just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Very interesting.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
I like the
Look,
storyline.
I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Oh, wow. She's like Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss. It's kind of like Roxanne Perez. She like a black Scarlet. Kind of give me Fallon Henley vibes. A slim down Nia Jax. Like a Zoe Starkish. Lara Valkyria-ish. Who should I pick? She's kind of like Roxanne Perez. Like Jade Cargill. I mean, it's just our first instinct what I think of when I see them. Maybe her. Oh God, now I can't come up with a name. Whoever's watching my stream right now, put a comment in the chat and tell me what I should name her. I have no idea. I had hard enough time naming my character. And of course, they leave my chat when I ask them to do that. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you. Since nobody wanted to help me with a name, they'd rather leave the chat instead of comment with a suggestion. I'll name her after Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty used to have her hair all crazy looking colors. And that was another one of my wrestling crushes back in the day. Shoot. Again, I'm not taking it serious. It might seem like I am, but not at all. Since I don't have Stacy as an option. Just the letter S, is that an option? I'll do that. Okay. Might be onto something. Not bad. I'll take it. Where's she from? I had a profile pulled up. Like, I had to go to Wikipedia. I meant to change this on my dude too. Well, that's not many side plates to choose from at all. They're the same side plates as my guy, I guess. Then again, So indecisive. Want her to be cut. How tall is Miss Kitty? Hold on. I think she's like 5'3". She is. She's still alive. She's 54 years old now. Wow. And probably still looks amazing. 5'3". I was spot on. How'd I know that? I didn't even look before guessing that height. 5'4" is the shortest they could be. Hold on. Yeah, 5'4" is the shortest they could be. I'm weak. 106 pounds. Yep. Wow, that's her. It didn't take as long as I thought, but it did take a minute. 2:22. Make a wish. Make a wish is 2:22 in the morning. Every time I see that, I say, I wish all my wishes would come true. All my prayers, hopes, wishes. I hope they all come true. That is what I wish for at 2:22. All right, got another trophy. Even though I didn't get a trophy I planned on, I got a trophy nonetheless. She look good. Man, yeah, that works.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
Nice. The plot thickens. I didn't edit her moves. I didn't edit her entrance. Nothing. Everything else is default, other than the name. Almost like Becky Lynch entrance. What it look like. The motion. Definitely Becky Lynch. Could be wrong, but it's awfully familiar. Looking like Molly Holly. Hope her moves are good, because I ain't do nothing with them. I got that kind of time. No count out. Can't help but notice she's got a lot of the same moves my dude has, because they're the default. Some of them are different. Damn it. I'm always really bad with those comeback moves. Can't hit the button fast enough. Spiked her. That's it. Like that finisher.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pearce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down? We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer. Now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the
That dude do
location
kind
of
of
your
look like me
show.
now that I look at it like that.
You think you outsmarted us? Think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
Alright, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from West Memphis, Arkansas, Wildcats S. Lee Carter!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
This is hilarious.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Who's gonna be Bailey? Selena Vega?
Here comes the pride of Puerto Rico.
She was never in NXT.
Representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
I don't recall Zelina Vega being a part of
Zelina has
NXT.
seen a tremendous amount of
Could be
success
wrong.
lately. She won the Queen's Crown and reformed the LWO.
Zelina's not showing any signs of slowing down.
Zelina was no stranger to success before, but now she seems destined for the top. I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
Oof.
It's that time.
A pin drop!
Collar and elbow tie-up. Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Oh, man!
And Vega gets contested there.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard. The deadlift German suplex. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Vega getting out of the ring the hard way. Uh-oh.
Way too dumbing down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
From the heavens, what? From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
She's firing up, getting the crowd behind her.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match. And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now. Got to be agonizing for the arm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Hoisted up.
Gutbuster.
Uh-oh, look out. Double leg drop. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling match.
Schoolboy into the pin.
Hold it, overreverses it. Shoulders down. Oh, and she picked up
I'll
a
take it.
monumental win.
Here is your winner, Wildcats S. Lee Carter.
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
I'm invested, 100% invested in this storyline.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out
Empty
where we
arena,
are?
by the way. Notice there's no fans in the
They're
crowd.
taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me? Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Nice.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT.
Yeah, right. I think
I'm
he's
too close
pulling
to
the
it.
strings.
So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Yeah, this will be my last match of the night. I'm gonna call it after this. It's updated theme song. It fits. It's better.
You gotta love the
Tired of
swagger
rocking
walking
around the
into this
waist.
arena, holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Unity. Anybody get that reference at Dave Chappelle? What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our
Unity.
Tag Team Championship match.
And this is the one I've been waiting for all day, Cole. What these teams can do inside that ring never ceases to amaze me.
Random tag team of Lexus King and JC Jane, though. Unity.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexus King and Jason. Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Running swanton finds the mark.
Chucked right out of the ring.
Uh-oh. Way too...
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Oh, my gosh, what impact.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Oh, my God, a DDT!
Climbing to the top. What's he have on the top? Through the air and connects.
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Oh, whipped right into the post.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Whoa, what a landing.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, the stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Oh, that hurt. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
What do they have planned here?
Inverted layout DDT.
He makes the tag here.
Oh, yeah, she is feeling it. Her energy is contagious. And then, boom! Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope. And down. Oof.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Standing shooting star press.
Ouch.
Oh, my gosh.
Insecurity finds its mark.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, targeting the leg.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
The challenger's hopes are fading.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. He wants his crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise. Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom. That could be enough to continue the reign. She's looking to the WWE Universe for support.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Well-placed kick.
Picking up speed. Drop kick right on the money.
Able to make the tag.
And boy, was it needed.
A running swanton.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot, and the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes. Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
That's what they get for leaving him hanging.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down on a JCJ.
Ref foul. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. That's another time. Another trophy too, if I'm not mistaken.
From these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major
Good way to end the night.
in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Yep. United We Stand trophy. Let's go.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Since I've been on Raw this whole time, guess I'll go to SmackDown. She was kicking that much ass and then had none of her tributes set. Couple of quick housekeeping duties and then I'm out of here. I don't like that light wind taunt. I don't want to be nothing like that dude. Where's it at? AKA, or he think he a hurricane, but really he's a light wind, a dust devil. I can't stand that dude. Where's it at? I just saw it. That one. That's gotta go. Kinda want to be a girly one since she's a girl and all. That's the one. As I said, it's supposed to be a girly one. That's better. Much better. Oh, she already had that. See, that move was weak to me. That's why I gotta change it. Claw the face since she's a cat. Yeah, that sounds about right. Again, since she's a cat, trying to keep the theme. Damn. World's Worst Stunner. That's just funny to watch. Should have been with the bed. You know how I do though. I get caught up and hour and a half later I'm still up here. Still trying to match the cat thing. That's why it's a tiger move. I like that one. Burning Hammer is always brutal. Oh shoot, hitting the wrong button. In your face. Dragon suplex is brutal too. Notice every move is impacting their head. It's always been my thing. That was kind of nice. Ooh. I like that. That can stay. That's not bad.